I cut my daily email work time from 4 hours down to just 18 minutes with the help of AI. And no, it wasn't complicated or time consuming at all. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through my AI powered workflow, how it saves me time, and how you can easily replicate it yourself in the next 10 minutes. Let's dive right in. The first bottleneck in my email workflow that I wanted to tackle was deciding what I needed to focus on at the start of my day. Your brain wastes a lot of time scanning through dozens of messages when you open your inbox, and normally I just quickly scroll through them, skim the subject lines, star a few, and then snooze the rest. Stop me when that feels familiar. I hate this process a lot because it's very manual, it's slow, and it makes me really stressed out when I have a lot to get through the day. So the first AI tool I added to my workflow was Shortwave. It's an AI-powered inbox assistant that connects to your Gmail. You don't need to build it, train it, or load it with prompts. It's plug and play, and it scans your inbox to highlight what emails are the most important and need your urgent attention. It can also organize your inbox, which is pretty cool if some things have gotten out of hand and you want to do some maintenance. This alone has removed like 32 to 43%, yes, those are real figures, I actually timed it, of my mental workload, and it allows me to dive into things that are really urgent the second I load up my inbox. To set it up, go to shortwave.com, click get started, and then sign in with your Gmail and grant the permissions. The AI will then start categorizing your emails immediately. They do offer paid plans, but I'm using the free one, which actually does everything that you need it to do. On that note, this video is not sponsored by any of these tools. They have no idea that we're actually making this video, so all of these thoughts and opinions are my own from my personal experience using them, and there's no incentive for me to make them look good, they just are. So now we have all of our emails neatly categorized and we know exactly what to tackle first. While this is a step in the right direction, you might now have 30 or more urgent emails that you need to sort through, or maybe you're just not in the mood to do them. That's where this next tool comes in. It's called SimplyMail, and it's an AI Chrome extension that scans your emails and extracts action items from them, giving you clear summaries of what you need to do next. Basically, it'll highlight your deadlines, required replies, tasks, and more, and it'll display a summary on the right-hand side of the screen for the email that you're on. So when Janet from accounting sends you an email that'll put the Declaration of Independence to shame just to ask you for an update on a project, SimplyMail will just give you that action point without having to suffer through all the noise. Once again, you do not need to pay for this. This tool offers a free plan that gives you everything you need, so I highly encourage you to give it a try. To set it up, just install it from the Chrome store and connect it to your Gmail account. It'll then automatically appear as a sidebar in your inbox, and you can see it in action in this thread where it's pulled confirm meeting next week and send update by Friday. So I know exactly what to focus on from just a glance. Before I move on to the next tool, if you're enjoying this video and you're finding the information helpful, please consider giving it a like and subscribing to our channel. Up until now, everything that we've covered revolves around reading emails, but the even bigger productivity jump comes from sending them. Writing emails, following up, personalizing them, and making sure that nothing slips through the cracks. This is where most inbox workflows fall apart and where automation actually pays off. That brings us to the next tool, which is GMass. Now, before anyone thinks that this is just a promotion, I do want to point out that I've been using GMass for years, even before I worked here. That's actually kind of how I got this job. That and my sparkling personality. Anyways, everything that I'm about to show you has been part of my workflow for ages, which is why it fits so perfectly into this video. It solves problems that I already had and very likely problems that you have. The biggest time sink on the sending side of emails for me isn't typing itself, it's the repetition. Things like writing similar emails, personalizing small details, tracking replies, and remembering to follow up. Doing that manually does not scale and it eats up your time really quickly. GMass conveniently can solve all of these problems, and I'm going to quickly walk you through exactly how. Let's start with AI templates. Normally I would open Gmail to write something like an outreach message or send some updates. But if I'm in a bit of a rush, that's quite a gamble for typos, errors, and a really ugly format. But with GMass, I hit the little ChatGPT button inside of the settings box and I can get it to generate the first draft of a campaign, a nice looking template, or both. It can even set up my follow-ups for me. This is right there inside of Gmail. No jumping to ChatGPT, no copy pasting, and no chaos tabs. It is amazing. Then I just make some fine tweaks and add in stuff like links and we're good to go. Then there's the reply stage. I often need to reply to 30 plus emails a day, sifting through them in my inbox, typing the replies, moving on to the next. It's doable, but it's really tedious. That's what I love about GMass's reply project. It lets you respond to all of your emails in rapid succession, where you can quickly reply with pre-made templates, custom messages, or use the ChatGPT integration to respond quickly and on to the next. I just want to clarify that you still need to approve everything. ChatGPT doesn't get free reign over your entire inbox, but it saves a lot of time. It's a small win, but one that makes my workflow feel incredibly sharp and efficient. So if you respond to a ton of emails every day, you have to check this out. Next, if I'm sending a large batch of emails like an email campaign, but I don't want every email to sound like it's from a generic template, I can get GMass to generate alternative versions of the same email automatically with different wording but the same intent. It's called SpinMax, which isn't a new feature, but GMass's SpinMax can use ChatGPT to automatically vary up every single email that I need. This helps keep my sending seem a little bit more human, which protects my deliverability and helps avoid that copy-paste footprint that spam filters hate. When paired with GMass's mail merge, it is the simplest way to scale your outreach without losing that personal tone or style, even if you're emailing 1,000 people at the same time. Then finally, before I send out any of my emails, I make sure that I run them through GMass's AI-powered spam solver tool. It tests my emails on live internal inboxes and predicts where they're more likely to land, whether it's the inbox, promotions, or spam. Not just that, but it actually tells me why and gives me suggestions on how to tweak my email for better deliverability, which is as easy as clicking on the suggestions which update my email in real time. I run this as many times as I need until I get a good prediction and then I send it off. As someone who sends email campaigns on a pretty decent basis, this tool gives me the peace of mind that the little time I do actually spend setting up my campaigns is worth it, and that my emails get delivered. There is so much more that you can do with GMass to automate other processes, like enabling automated email verification and an integrated ChatGPT feature that lets you write emails from prompts without ever leaving Gmail. But if you want to learn more about those, there's links in the description. So when I say that I've automated 70% of my email workflow, this is what I mean. Shortwave removes the decision of what to look at, SimplyMail removes the decision of what to do next, and GMass removes the repetition on the sending side. Writing, personalizing, tracking, and following up without changing how Gmail works. That's the pattern here. Each tool removes a specific decision or repetitive task quietly running in the background right inside of an inbox that you already use every single day. And the biggest takeaway from this video is that email doesn't need smarter humans, it just needs fewer decisions. If you found this information helpful, I'll link every single tool in the description so that you can try them out for yourself. Most of them have free plans, and you can replicate this entire system yourself in under 10 minutes. And if you'd like to see more videos like this covering helpful email workflows and strategy, not just AI theory, then subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay tuned for future videos. For now, thank you for watching and happy emailing.